Hey guys, been a while. Right now we're heading over to my mom's. I gotta go do some yard work over there for her. She's out of town, I think she's not home now. Anyways, I gotta go do some work for her real quick. I need to go take a look at Marshmallow and Little Red, see what's gonna take to get those things, number one, ripped apart and Little Red put back together so I can start driving it again. And if I got time, I'm also going to go and check on the latest purchase that I haven't told you guys about. It needs a little bit of work done to it. You guys will see that here before too long once I'm able to get things figured out as far as what it needs. But so yeah, join in. We'll see you guys later. Sorry, I'm dusting myself off. I have a lot of shit all over me. Marshmallow was my 96 Chevy Heavy Half K1500. Really good truck. I think it was one of the few trucks I bought that didn't have issues right out the gate.
It's hot.
It is very hot.
Stand in the shade a bit more.
Huh?
Stand in the shade a bit more.
This truck was with me for just about, not even a year, like 8 months.
Oh my god. You don't get signaling, but okay.
This truck was with me for about 8 months, and I made a lot of money in this truck. A lot of money. There for a while, whenever I was doing my electrical shit, on top of doing that, on the weekends I'd go and do some cattle hauling stuff. This truck was hooked up to 18, 20, 30 foot trailers for, I want to say, a little over half the time I had it, and it ran like a fucking champ. I mean, didn't question it, just went. Unlike Pearl. Pearl needs some more work than I thought. But that's
today.
that's a future video and future problem. But for right now, it'll get us by. My dad had never seen the truck before, and so I decided I wanted to go down there on a surprise trip and, you know, show him my truck. I was really proud of it. Thunder's headache rack was actually on this truck. I welded it all together whenever I had this truck. And I was going down there. I ran by a buddy in Valiant who actually sold me the brush guard that's on Pearl. and I was heading from Valley, and I was on Highway 3. I was maybe 18 miles from my dad's house, and this car in front of me was going 40 and a 65 or something, or it was like a 60 or 65, I want to say. And at that point, I was tired. I'd already been driving 4 hours, and I wanted to hurry up and get over there so I can relax, take my boots off, and so I decided to pass. And clear stretch of highway. We were in a passing zone, so I was able to pass. And all of a sudden, right as I got just about to the point where I was about to pass him, this little, I don't know what it was, little 4-door sedan or coupe or whatever, little Infinity something, small little race car, came flying straight towards me. I cut to the left, he cut to the left, so we were heading in the same direction. And at the very last second, he jerked his wheel back onto the road, and Pearl and I, we went into...
Not Pearl, Marshmallow.
Or, no, yeah, Marshmallow. You're Marshmallow. I have 2 white trucks.
I
It's
know.
hard to keep track. But Marshmallow, we got sent into a ditch, hit a culvert, ramped over this poor dude's driveway. I still talk to him now. He's actually since taken out this tree, and landed about 20 feet on the other side of the driveway. Kept going. I was still, man, I was hitting about 68 whenever I hit that ditch. And by the time I had hit the ground again, I was going about 60 still, and I freaking damn near centered the truck into the tree. And bent the frame, absolutely fucked the front end.
I think that's probably what saved you, is you did dead center into the into the truck instead of going on one side.
I don't know if we'll show it, but right there, they're kind of...
Here, babe.
Right up here.
Here, babe. You want to
see
take
the
my
impact
phone?
Marks.
I'm not going over there. I'm not risking getting a ticker.
Okay. Right here, you can see the impact marks, mainly right there. But this was honestly completely avoidable on my part if I had been fucking smart and looked ahead. But man, I was fucking tired. I was ready to go home. And unfortunately, this is where Marshmallow sits for the past 3, almost 4 years, like 3.5 years now. And I do have...
I didn't know you when you had it.
No.
But I've seen you drive it around OSU before.
Yeah, OSU and
I've told you that.
yeah, and Altus rodeos. Yeah.
It's kind of weird. We didn't know each other back then, but we like knew each other's trucks because it's just one of those things that just randomly pops in your head.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, I did know you.
Yeah, but yeah, unfortunately, this is where Marshmallow sits in one of the bottom parts of the property over here at my mom's house. You can see right where the frame bent, right there, and that's what unfortunately killed this truck. I mean, because I had just rebuilt the front end, put brand new shocks on it, front and rear. Man, I was fucking living the high life. I had just done all this work to it, and I was so excited. I was going to take it down to my dad's, and we were going to do some engine work on it because it started having a small misfire on cylinder 6. So pretty much what ended up happening was we had wrecked the truck. Some days I question how I'm still here, but I will 100% attribute it to this truck being still made of old steel instead of these aluminum pieces of shit that are out nowadays. I'll tell you what though, if that frame wasn't bent in the back, I would have rebuilt this truck. I would have. I mean, I guess I still have the option if I really want to spend the money on getting it sent to a frame shop.
Or, I mean, if you wanted to. But, I mean, if you wanted to, you could take the whole cab off and put it on Pearl.
Yeah.
But
which is still an idea. I don't know if I want to mess with, because that's ripping out the interior, that's ripping out everything from the firewall back pretty much.
I don't think it would just be, I don't know if it'd be worth the time though. Because Pearl's already got a good interior.
Yeah, Pearl's. Let's say this interior, I'll kind of show you real quick. Let me see this. This interior is actually really nice, especially for a 96 whenever I bought it. Let's see. That's still open. But I mean, this truck had a nice interior and it had a nice little radio in it and 4-wheel drive worked fucking perfect. I didn't have to rebuild the transfer case. I mean, other than that, oh, there's a spider. Spiders live all over this truck now. But yeah, that's all this truck does now is creak around. But yeah, if it wasn't for that part of the frame bending, I probably would have rebuilt it and I don't know, maybe made it into something pretty cool. But the other part of...
I met you when you were driving a Chevy Malibu.
Yeah, we met whenever... Not many people knew I had that car. Not many people did. Except for...
Because you drove it back and forth to work for what?
6 months?
6
I had
months.
it for about half a year.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go talk about Little Red now. But yeah, that's the... If you guys want to hear stories on this truck, because I have quite a few that I can share. We might make it a little mini series, something like a garage hangout. You know, I sit there and tell stories, and we sit there and just kind of bullshit. But
yeah, once we get a fan for the garage.
Yeah, that's the story of Marshmallow. Unfortunately, this is where she sits, and I will say I need to rip out the engine and the transmission. Probably just gonna sell the trans, and maybe try to rebuild the engine and maybe bore it out or something for Pearl, so Pearl has a little bit more power.
I thought Pearl had the same engine.
They do.
Okay.
That's why I've always said if that one's engine blows out, then we can just use this one, because I mean I've got it.
Yeah.
But that's
it just needs a couple things replaced in the front, like the fan and shit.
Yeah, the fan ripped out. Well, mainly the fan was my fault because I was trying to take it out to begin with, and I got hot and tired, and I got pissed, so I said, fuck it.
The bending right here that you see is from him hitting it with a tractor.
Yeah.
The bending of, like, the front, like, aluminum or whatever it
all
is.
The stuff and the fan and the... I mean, what's even crazy, though, is... I've started this engine since the wreck.
Yeah, I know.
It fires up.
Or you could hear it like...
Once I get it taken out, I need to strip it completely apart and see if the block is cracked. Because if the block's cracked, we're not going to use it. But if the block is fine, I'll replace the heads, the valves, fucking everything. But if the block itself is okay, or is ruined, then there's no sense in messing with it. But that's kind of the story on Marshmallow for right now. This is where she sits, and this is probably what she'll lie for a little while, at least until I decide whether I want to rip it apart and take it to the scrapyard, or if I want to do something with it.
We'll see.
We'll
Let's
see what
go
ends
over
up
to
happening.
Little Red over here.
Sorry, I've got shit all over me from fucking weed eating, as you guys just saw.
But yeah, let's go over here.
This is Little Red, my first truck, and will forever be my baby. Realistically, this truck only needs like just shy of $1,800 worth of work, because
I can actually follow you over here.
I was doing a tune-up on it one time on cylinder, I want to say this one's 3 or 2, I can't remember. And I was tightening the bolt down for the ignition coil, and I was tight, and the stud broke off in the head. That's pretty much what killed this truck. Literally that. It was just that. Because for some reason on these little 2.8 liters, from what I've seen, it's pretty fucking dumb, is that on these trucks, the ignition coils, whether they're torqued down properly or not, the bolt is, determine whether the spark actually reaches the coil. And I think I had it around here somewhere, but these are the ignition coils. The silicone boot slides over the spark plug, to isolate it from the rest of the head. And I don't even know where I was going with that. My mind just blanked. Anyways, but this truck doesn't need a whole lot of work. If you look right in here, the shock structure made it from where it's supposed to be out here to right there. It made its way into the engine bay.
Am I pointing at the right thing?
That thing.
Oh, okay.
And so really I need to get this truck in the air, realign the shocks and all that stuff. Probably put new ones on it, because this truck, as far as I ever did, only ever got oil changes. I've had this truck since it had 84,000 miles on it. And if we hook up some jumper cables to it, it'll show it has a little over 127,000. So I put 50,000 miles on it I had it since I was a junior, and then in 22, so just about 4 years. This truck's been with me to Texas, Kansas, all over Oklahoma hundreds of times, and it never missed a beat. So I really want to bring this truck back. It won't take a whole lot to do it. Just fixing some wiring and probably machine the head and get that bolts extracted, and probably take apart the block, because if you look, there's a bunch of fucking water and leaves and all stuff in it, it's had water freeze in it over the winters, because I've kept forgetting to put shit over the head to keep it from getting in. But this truck is the closest to becoming complete, and I really want to bring it back because I miss this truck. I actually miss driving it. Some days I wish I'd rather drive this thing than my two big bitches, just for the simple fact of how good this thing gets on fuel, with still being able to pull a trailer, still be able to do pretty much everything a truck should do, but just with getting 25, 28 miles a gallon going down the highway.
But this is our next project. We have decided that this is
our next project. This is the next truck.
Investment.
Yeah, this is the next truck to bring back. Because Pearl, like I said earlier, is having some issues that Pearl's going to be.
It's going to take some time to fix it.
Yeah, Pearl's going to be getting not really a retirement, but kind of be put into the side.
Vacation.
Where
for a little bit.
I'm still going to drive it to work, but in terms of working with it, I'm not going to do that, just for the simple fact of what it needs. And yeah, I'll say, like, what killed this truck originally was some rats got in here and chewed up the throttle body actuator harness. And one night I was at my buddy's house, and we actually bought one and wired it up and started it up, fired. So this truck wants to keep going. It's just it's got a brand new transmission under it. The only thing is that the torque converter locked up because it hit a ditch going like 50. And that's what did the shocks and all that stuff. And if you look in the cab, there's a white box in there that has a brand new torque converter. That's all it is. I just got to get the transmission back out and replace the torque converter. Hopefully the input shaft didn't fucking snap, because then it's getting sent back to your transmission shop just to get a new input shaft and probably a new fucking forward and reverse drum. But other than that, this truck is the next one to be put on the chopping block. This one always only ever really got the best stuff. I mean, it had K&N filters. I always ran roll purple oil in it. Just for the simple fact of this truck seemed to run better on it. A lot of people will say, oh, buying that stuff's like a scam, blah, blah, blah. But it always seemed to run better with it. Like, it ran smoother. It didn't, this thing has always had a mystery cylinder 2 misfire that I've replaced the coils, spark plugs. The only thing I haven't done is the head gasket, which whenever I get this thing ripped apart, that'll be a future video. Whenever we do that, is we're going to get the engine out, get the transmission dropped, and completely tear down the block and probably go buy, I'm either going to buy a new head, or I'm just going to say fuck it and, like I said, resurface this one, get this one worked. But I think buying a new head would make more sense. And then, so that makes up $970 of the $1,800 amount. The other $900 is pretty much just for all the miscellaneous stuff that this thing might need. Fucking chairs, get in my hair.
You need to wash your hair tonight then.
I know. I love my long hair, but sometimes, golly, it's just a pain.
They're also standing below a tree, so.
Oh, that ain't gonna do nothing. Anyways, I mean, this is just, it's Little Red. It's a little 2006 Chevy Colorado. That's why I had silver. You guys know silver. Silver was another Colorado. Slightly smaller engine by like 0.3 of displacement.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
It has a tonneau cover.
Oh, Jesus.
If you look inside, it has a very, very nice aftermarket stereo. I mean, it's a Jensen. It's a badass stereo. Right there. It's got a 42-inch light bar along the top of the cab. Stupid bright. It's got a 10-inch sub in the back that's kind of buried under that jacket there. I mean, this truck is, it's a freaking, it's a unit.
And you can put a car seat in here.
Yeah, you can put a car seat in.
We can take Berkeley with us everywhere we want to go.
Where with silver, you couldn't put a car seat because there wasn't even back seats.
No, that was one thing that made us mad when we had that truck and we had Berkeley, and we had to get rid of Beauty. That freaking sucked.
That's why we got the Yukon. You guys didn't see the Yukon, but we might be able to find a picture and we'll pop it up.
I don't know, somewhere. We had that for a little bit, but that kind of broke down on us too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but this.
Got it from a sketchy guy as well.
I was gonna say, but it's Little Red. She's a good truck. I need to put some money into it to bring it back. I was gonna say, I mean, hell, these tires only had like 200 miles on them whenever this truck wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
And it's brand new tires. They haven't started the dry rot yet. They've definitely, gotten dirty just from sitting here. But I mean, they still have the little nipples on them. This is a brand new tire. It's still got all the fucking nipples on it. I mean, one night, me and my buddies, we had went and we were doing movie night at a buddy of mine's house, and I got called and said, hey, go get snacks from Walmart. I have a video. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it, but we did get snacks. But I also saw this set of tires and I bought them. So I rolled up with these tires in the bed of the truck and probably $50 worth of food and snacks. And they looked at me and they were just like, what the hell did you do, Red? I said, I bought tires, but I also got snacks.
I'm also hungry.
But,
I'm hungry.
I am too. But anyways, so that's just a small story on Little Red.
There's a lot more stories you could hear from this truck too.
If this truck could fucking talk. If Marshmallow could talk, oh my god, she'd talk your ear off. This truck was owned by an old man who, this thing's only job was to get him back and forth to his cancer treatments. So it had 86,000 miles of going back and forth to the hospital.
Was Dallas? Is that where you went? Or was it OKC?
It was Dallas.
Okay.
This truck was going back and forth to Dallas 24/7, so you can tell why this thing had so many miles on it.
We live in northern Stillwater. Not northern. Well, we live,
but this truck came from Enid.
Well, yeah. But, we live in pretty north Oklahoma, so driving to Dallas is a trek.
Yeah,
it's a pain in the batuka.
Yeah, if you don't take 35, it'll take you all damn day. But if you take 35, it'll take maybe
half a day,
4 hours,
maybe
5 if you stop somewhere.
If you want to drive from like 9 to noon, it won't take you that long.
I mean, this truck had 86,000 miles of highway.
Yeah.
And whenever I got it, it's been back roads, country roads, and mud holes. I mean,
how did that happen?
That happened. We were going over here to one of our local town rivalries. I'm not going to say the town name just for the simple fact of, privacy. Me and my buddy, it was the first night I had taken my truck out to a away football game. Because my mom had a rule, which was kind of fair, was don't take your own truck, ride with someone else, or ride with the football team, because I was on the football team too. And so what we did was we were pulling in there, and they had these guardrails, these they were these metal guardrails that were concreted into the ground. And they stuck up probably literally about this high. And I was still pretty new to driving the truck, and I mean, I hadn't had it that long at that point, and I took the corner too tight and caught the end of the guardrail and just And it even goes all the way to back here. So I mean,
it's a pretty good gash too.
I mean, yeah, it's dented in, gashed all the hell. But I mean, for this truck being a 2006 and been sitting outside for the past 4 years, actually over that, like 6 years, the paint still looks damn near brand new.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just one of those things that this truck wants to come back, and I'm going to bring it back, but it's going to take some time to do. So
yeah, that's pretty much
that's
it.
kind of where I'm at. I don't know what else. I think this is going to be it, really.
I don't know, unless you want to go look at the new purchase.
We might. I'll see if Robert's home. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed the videos here recently. I've seen by view count and all the other good stuff that you guys have been enjoying the Texas roleplay series more than the Missouri one. I appreciate that a lot. I wasn't really expecting it for all the support there. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And make sure you guys stick around, and maybe you'll see this truck in a future video.
We're trying to do more IRL videos,
yeah,
I guess.
I'm trying to do more IRL videos right now because it's summer, work's happening and all that stuff. But it's just a matter of if, how, and when I can make it happen.
What happened to the hubcaps? Exactly.
That one was broke already.
What about
it fell off?
those?
So I just walked around and kicked the rest of them out. Yeah. So
okay, keep going.
no, so this one was already kind of broke off a little bit down here, so I just kind of went like this and broke it out. And I sat there and looked at it, and I was like, it's going to bother me if they're not all the same. So I literally just walked around and just went boom, 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 kicked them all out. But like I said, I really appreciate the recent love on the videos, and hope you guys enjoyed this one, no matter how short or long it may be. I hope to see you guys in future videos, and we'll see where we can get together and make something happen. Thank you guys for watching.